Alrighty, we're about to use the tractor to load stuff onto the trailer.
So we're going to use the tractor with the cary-all on the back. We're going to put everything on the cary-all is the plan, and tie it onto the cary-all and then load them onto the trailer. When we picked all this old machinery up from this old fellow, this 82-year-old bloke called Marshall Phillips, we loaded it all by hand from the ground. And he was an amazing old fellow, quite a little bit eccentric probably, but he was right underneath. You know, he only weighed about 50 kilos, and it was about, he wouldn't have been 5 foot tall.
And the chisel plough weighs a good couple 100 kilos or something.
Yeah.
How's it looking? Yeah, good angle.
And little Marshall with his little 50 kilos was right underneath it trying to have a go. Sort of, watch out, Marshall, you get squashed.
Yeah, get out of the way, Marshall.
Here he comes. Probably have to move the trailer forward a bit.
Yeah, Murray's a lovely fellow. My sister did the Australian Alps walking trail, which is 650 kilometres sort of through the bush.
Through the mountains.
And she did it in sections, and some of the sections are, the trail just disappears on you, you know, sort of navigation type stuff. And all of her, I don't know, a lot of her mates were sort of, oh yeah, I'll help out, yeah, I'll come along and keep you company. And in the end, it was just Murray.
Murray and our family, like Nick and my wife, Chris, my son, Madeline, my other daughter. But she was doing it to raise awareness and support for refugees in detention. But it was a pretty tough track. It was 36,000 metres of climbing and descending. It was just all mountains. Here I've got my brakes in action here.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed the tie held on the cement mix for there when you put it down.
All of this is a little bit dodgy because you can easily get a hand between the machinery when you're trying, especially with no brakes. And also this tractor's got what's called a dead video power takeoff, and the power takeoff operates the 3-point lift, and it also simultaneously operates the gears. So you put it in first and put the power takeoff on, let the clutch out, the tractor will start moving forward, and the 3-point linkage will start going up simultaneously. It's a bit tricky, especially with no brakes.
I remember you were telling me about on your, what was it, a new tractor you got that had separate...
Yeah, it was an old tractor. It's called the AWD-7. It's one of the first international tractors ever built. Nearly as old as this tractor. And we were pulling a harvester header called the GL200. So I got hooked onto the trailer
Yeah,
here.
giving the trailer a bit of a pull.
Yeah, GL200, our famous GL200 for having 200 grease points.